recreating Scarlett Johansson's look from Hitchcock. I am not a beauty artist, I'm just a beauty blogger, and this is just my interpretation of what the look would look like. I put in a couple of rollers into my hair just really quickly because I think it would look quite nice at the end to see what it would look like to have the style in the similar way that Scarlett has it in the film. I hope you enjoy. If you like it, please do comment below. I will be tracking to see what you guys think. Thank you. To start off with, I have already moisturised my skin. Right now I'm using, I think it's called Idéalia by Vichy, just to give it a little bit of moisture beforehand. And that moisturiser is actually it's supposed to be quite a brightening one as well, so it has quite a pink tone, so that just means that my skin's all prepped. Next, I'm going to put on Porefessional by Benefit, just to even my skin tone and make sure all my pores don't look too open. So I just put a little bit of a dab onto the end of my finger, and I smear it around the parts of my face that tend to get a little bit greasy or are a little bit uneven. So I have quite big pores around my nose, my chin and T-zone. So I don't use a lot of this product, but just enough to make sure that it looks all nice and even. For the foundation, I'm going to be using NARS Sheer Glow in DeVille. Even though Scarlett's look in the film is quite a matte look, I think even though this is called a sheer glow, it does have quite a matte finish. So I'm just putting a dab of that on the back of my hand. It's quite a light foundation, but it's not too pale. Then I'm going to be using my Sigma round Kabuki brush. I just bob that into the product, and I'm going to buff this into my skin. Next, I'm going to use some concealer just to make sure my face is completely even. I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown's Ivory Creamy Concealer. And you can use a brush, but I prefer to use my fingers and just dab a little bit underneath my eyes. I'm also going to use a little bit just on top of my eyelid as well to cover up my veins, integrate a base later of the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to be using Benefit's Browsing to do the eyebrows. Now, in all the promotional photos for the film, Scarlett Johansson has really thick, quite defined eyebrows. My eyebrow shape is quite different. She has a little bit more of a flat brow, but I'm just going to fill them in so they're quite heavy, just like she does. This is definitely not a look I would be using on a daily basis. For the eyes, I'm going to be using my Stila in the Light eyeshadow palette and an E.L.F. eyebrow eyeshadow brush. First, I'm just going to fill the lid with the lightest colour, which is called Bone. And I fill literally the whole lid and up to the socket. And the same on the other side. Next, I'm going to be using Bliss, which is kind of a taupe colour, and just use this to define the eye a little bit. So I'm going to fill in the socket area and really get it into the crease. In the film, I think Scarlett relies more on eyeliner than actually having a lot of eyeshadow. Finally, I'm going to use just the smallest bit of Sandstone on the end of my brush. I'm going to just put it into the crease of my eye. In the film, Scarlett has a really strong black line across the top of her eye. So I'm going to be using L'Oreal's Superliner, and I'm just going to very carefully draw along using the Mirror for Mica concealer draw along the whole top of the eye and then out. So starting from the inner corner, first I just do an initial black line, and now I'm going to slowly thicken it. It's quite thick, the one that Scarlett Johansson has. Okay, now I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Okay, now that the eyeliner is done, and I think it's fairly even, I'm going to use Lancôme's Hynôse Mascara, Volume Hynôse Mascara. Now, I don't actually think this look needs fake eyelashes, so I'm just going to go on to finishing the rest of the face. I'm going to use my Mercier translucent powder and my EcoTools powder brush. Just take a little bit on the brush. And put that all over my face. Although Scarlett has a fairly, well, she's got quite a coloured lip, she also has a hint of pink to her cheeks, so I'm going to use my Revlon Tawny Peach blush and my Body Shop blusher brush and just use a tiny bit. This is quite a pale blush. So it won't distract too much. I think this look has quite a glowiness along her tops of her cheekbones, so I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and I'm using my contour brush by Real Techniques. I'm just going to swirl that into it and add a little bit of highlight. Okay, last of all is the lip, and I don't really have a lip liner that would really work for this, so instead I'm just going to use my Real Techniques detail brush and MAC's Vegas Vault and use the brush to apply the lip product. I literally use the brush on the lipstick and apply it to my lips. It's quite a light reddy orange colour, I think. Okay, and that's pretty much the makeup look done. I'm now going to take out my rollers. And there you have it, my finished Scarlett Johansson from Hitchcock look. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment.